Question 1a. Solution by drawing not accepted. A, B have the coordinate perpendicular bisector of A, B and write in general form. A, B, C are integer. So the perpendicular bisector, then we have A and B, then is pass through the midpoint. So the midpoint will be -2 plus 6 over 2, 4 plus 10 over 2. So the midpoint is 2, 7. And the gradient will be 10 minus 4 over 6 minus -2. Then 6 over 4, 3 over 4. And we have the gradient 1 times gradient 2 equal to -1. So this is gradient 1. So gradient 1, gradient 2. So we have the gradient 2, gradient 1 times gradient 2 equal to -1. So gradient 2 is -1 over gradient 1, -4 over 3. So the gradient is -4 over 3 and the point is 2, 7. So y minus 7 equal to -4 over 3 x minus 2, and then all multiplied by 3, then this is cancel. Okay, so we have the 3y minus 21 equal to -4x plus 8. So we will have the 4x plus 3y minus 29 equal to 0. Okay, next, C is find P line on the perpendicular bisector. Find the value of P. So when x equal to 5, y equal to P. So we have the 4, 5 plus 3p minus 29 equal to 0. So 3p minus 9 equal to 0. So we have 3p equal to 9, p equal to 3. Okay. Next, AB bisect the line CD. Find the coordinate of D. Okay, bisect the CD. Okay, so you imagine that we have the AB is here, and then it bisect the CD, then the midpoint of AB is the midpoint of CD lah. Okay, so they bisect each other. So M is midpoint of CD. So the coordinate of C is 5, 3. C is 5, 3. And then the coordinate of midpoint is 2, 7. So we let the D as xy. So we have the x plus 5 over 2 equal to 2, x plus 5 equal to 4, x is -1, y plus 3 over 2 equal to 7, y plus 3 equal to 14, y equal to 11. So the coordinate of D will be -1, 11. Okay, so we use Desmos to plot all these points here. Okay, so we have the -2, 4, and 6. Then is the coordinate of A and B, and this is the midpoint. Perpendicular bisector bisect each other. This is C, this is D. Okay. Question number 2. Find the equation of perpendicular bisector. Write your answer in the gradient form. So midpoint is the 12 plus 4 divided by 2, 1 plus 3 divided by 2. So the midpoint will be 16 divided by 2, 8, and then 4 divided by 2, 2, 8, 2. And the gradient will be the 1 minus 3 over 12 minus 4, negative 2 over 8 is negative 1 over 4. So perpendicular bisector, so we have the gradient 1 and gradient 2. We know that the gradient 1 times gradient 2 equal to negative 1. So gradient 2 is negative 1 over gradient 1. Then it's 4. So y minus 2 equal to 4 times x minus 8. So 4x minus 32 plus 2. So y equal to 4x minus 30. Yes. Okay. Next, perpendicular bisector cut the axis at point A and B. Find the length of AB. So when x equal to 0, y equal to negative 30. So we have the 0, negative 30. When y equal to 0, so we sub x equal to 0 to find the y-intercept. We sub y equal to 0 to find the x-intercept. Okay, so we have the 4x equal to 30, x equal to 30 over 4, then 15 over 2, 7.5. So we have the 7.50. So you imagine that you have this axis here, 7.50, and here. So this is the A and B here. So we have the 7.5 and negative 30 perpendicular bisector. So the length of AB will be the square root of 7.5 square plus the negative 30 square. Okay, so we have the 7.5 square plus 30 square, and then we square root it, then we will have 30.3. So 30.3 units. I make a mistake here. That should be square root of 7.5 square plus 30 square. Okay, so it's 30.9. Okay, so 30.9 units.